Good morning, second grade. Miss Fogelman here for your math lesson today. Let me share my screen. All right, so we have been working on geometry and we will be continuing that discussion today. Today's learning target is that the student will use a shape's attributes to define it. Before we go into our lesson, I did want to show you this video. Just want to make sure I checked the correct box so you can hear it.
My mom told me to get in shape, so I climbed up into a triangle. My dad said he's out of shape. He looks a little bit like a rhombus. Yeah, shapes into place. Got some shapes in your face. We got the shapes into place.
Let's say one line is riding along, going straight as lines like to do. Yeah. He meets up with his friend Hansel, and where they meet, they form an angle. Angles are measured in degrees. Spin all the way around, that's 360. If you take a right turn, that's 90. So a right angle has 90 degrees. A right angle, that's what you get in a square. You might even find it in a triangle. If it's less than 90 degrees, it's acute. If it's more than 90 degrees, it's obtuse. If it's less than 90, it's acute. I said if it's more than 90, it's obtuse. If it's 90, then it's right. You know it's nice, and yeah, it's right.
Oh, we've got some shapes coming all up into place. You know, yeah, I know. So get ready for the next episode. Oh, we've got some shapes coming all up into place. You know, yeah, I know. So get ready for the next episode.
A square is a four-sided shape with 4 right angles and 4 equal sides. So you can spin it like a top, and when it stops, it's gonna look the same. A rectangle is a 4-sided shape with 4 right angles. So a square is a kind of rectangle, but not all rectangles are square. Is that clear? A parallelogram is a 4-sided shape with 2 pairs of parallel sides. So a square,
Yes.
a rectangle,
Yes.
a rhombus,
Yes.
those are all parallelograms. A rhombus is a 4-sided shape where every side is the same length. So a square is a kind of rhombus. So is a diamond. I'll keep rhyming. A trapezoid is a 4-sided shape with 1 pair of parallel sides. So it looks kind of funny just sitting there. A trapezoid is definitely not a square.
Oh, we've got some shapes coming all up into place. You know, yeah, I know. So get ready for the next episode. Oh, we've got some shapes coming all up into place. You know, yeah, I know. So get ready for the next episode.
All right, so that's just a little bit of a reminder on geometry. Today, we are going to be looking at some different shapes and their attributes. So the one that we're working on now is the pentagon. And a pentagon's attributes are, it must have 5 sides, it must have 5 angles, and it must have 5 vertices. So this is what one looks like. It looks like this. It's kind of twirling though, so I wanted to make sure you got a true picture of it. As you can see, it has 5 sides, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It has 5 angles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it also has 5 vertices, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember, that's where 2 sides come together. All right, let me clear my drawings. Whoop. All right, so here is our question. Are these pentagons? Okay, remember, pentagon has 5 sides, 5 angles, 5 vertices, okay? These do not look like the one we had on the last slide, but are they still pentagons is the question. Okay, so let me grab my pen. All right, so here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it does have 5 sides. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 vertices. Okay, and it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 angles. So even though it doesn't look like the other pentagon, it is still a pentagon. This is called what's called an irregular pentagon. All right, let's check this one out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 vertices. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And this one is actually in like kind of opposite, but it still has this angle right here. So this is also a pentagon. It is an irregular pentagon, which means it doesn't look like the other one we've looked at, but it is still a pentagon because it has all the attributes that a pentagon has to have. All right, so let me go on to the next one. All right, so this shape is actually called a hexagon. You also see one here that's turning in different colors. The attributes of a hexagon are 6 equal sides, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It also has 6 angles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it has 6 vertices. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that is what makes a hexagon. 6 equal sides. That's the other thing you have to watch out for. In this shape, the sides have to be equal, just like in a square. So it has to be 6 equal sides, 6 angles, and 6 vertices. All right, let me get my mouse back so we can continue. All right, so the question is this a hexagon? Okay, so let's take a look. Does it have, let me get my pen back, 6 vertices? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It does. Does it have 6 sides? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It does. But what do you see might be a problem? The 6 sides are not equal sides, and a hexagon must have 6 equal sides to be a hexagon. Okay? All right. Now let me go ahead and, even though it does not have equal sides, it can be a hexagon because it's an irregular hexagon. So Ms. Fogelman was being silly. This is still a hexagon. So even though it is a hexagon without equal sides, it's an irregular hexagon, which means that it is still a hexagon, even though it does not have equal sides. All right, there is an assignment in Shobi for you to complete. Make sure you go in there and do that. Have a great day.